Welcome to AlphaCars Motorcycles. My name is Ian, and today I have an exceptional Audi to share with you. This is a 2020 Audi Q5 Premium with only 45,000 miles. This is a fantastic color combo on this car. It has this ultra hard to find metallic green exterior, and it's complemented with an Atlas beige interior. This car has over $5,800 in options, including that color that I spoke of, also the Convenience and Convenience Plus packages, also a Panoramic Sunroof and more. This is a one-owner vehicle. It just came off lease. And in this video, we're gonna do a full condition overview. This vehicle is for sale at the date of this video post here at AlphaCars. You can view all the technical information on our website, alphacars.com. You're just one click away from the availability and the pricing. And we do offer vehicle transportation as well, so contact our team if you'd like to learn more. But with all that being said, let's get into the video. Let's start on the exterior of the Audi. The lighting today out here, it's kind of going between sunlight and cloud cover, so we're getting to see this metallic paint in both the shade and in the sun. It's a fantastic color. I personally shopped for one of these for quite a while, and my wife and I ended up going with a different vehicle, a different Audi, because we couldn't find one in this color that met our criteria. So this is just a really rare car to come across in this color, in this condition. But now that we've done our sort of initial walk around, and I've told you how much I like these vehicles, let's sort of get picky with the condition of it. Overall, it's in excellent condition, but there are some individuality marks that I will point out. But first off, the headlight lenses, the front grille, everything is looking very nice here. Front bumper looking very nice. Hood is in really good condition as well. A couple little evidences of the highway usage, but very, very minimal, as it is the lower mileage. Now we get to the windshield, and it is factory Audi glass right here. And the windshield's in good condition as well as the roof and the big panoramic sunroof there, which we will show the operation of that later in the video. Now going down the driver's side, we can see the gloss. This clear coat has such a deep gloss. It's in really nice shape. There is the light sheet metal imperfection right here. You can see how the light reflects differently. I will point that out. And there's a couple other imperfections that were touched up, but they are really hard to notice. Now at the back of the vehicle, the rear glass looks good, tail lights. There's a couple imperfections on the bumper that was touched up. You can see right here, also right here and here. There's a couple little areas, and just right here. So overall, the rear bumper is in good condition, but it does have a few imperfections that were touched up with the factory color. But then when you load this thing up with your family, I guess you're not gonna worry too much about putting things in the back, which is a plus. And now going down this passenger side, once again, the gloss and everything is super deep. There is the sheet metal imperfection right there, so I wanna point that out. And now coming back around to this sort of front fender, things are looking good. And the last imperfection on the body I'll point out is right here. Now looking at the wheels, these are also another option this vehicle has. And they are in good condition. They do have a couple cosmetic blemishes. You can see right here, and right here. Purely cosmetic, but you can see those big front brake calipers. Those are in nice condition. Now coming around to driver's side. Once again, very sharp looking wheels. There is the slight cosmetic blemish there. And rounding out at the driver's back wheel, once again, just light blemish there, purely cosmetic. This car rides really smooth down the road. And I will just peek under it. I'll show you briefly. The underside is very, very clean. So you can see some of the bolts there for the control arms, and the rear subframe, rear differential. This car is very, very clean underneath. So we know these Audis with the Quattro system, they are phenomenal in the winter. And it's always a good idea just to peek under them because they do generally get used in the winter a lot. But this one, I really don't think it was. It's ultra, ultra clean underneath. So just want to point that out. One touch operation and our tailgate comes right up. We've got our cargo area. The condition of everything is very nice. You've got some of the roadside assistance things in here, the pump, the jack. There is the subwoofer in the spare tire, I believe. That's what that connection is. And the sound system in this car is really, really good. We've got the cargo cover here. That works great. And this easily removes and then the seats fold down. You have a ton of room in this thing. You can actually fold down the seats with this lever here. You can see it flips forward. And there is a picture. So this flips forward and it actually locks down, which is pretty cool. Both sides do that. And then to unlock it, you just pull this and push it back up. And I was gonna say, I do have a picture of these seats folded down. You can see all the cargo room on that online listing. So that listing, you can even view the paint thickness readings on each metal panel. It's a very detailed listing. Highly recommend you thoroughly read that, get familiar with it, and then if there's any additional questions you have past the listing, reach out to our team. But now getting in to this interior, rear seating conditions are looking really good. You can pull down the center armrest, cup holders there. And even for your rear passengers, you've got all this room, all this headroom and the view out of the glass roof there. You can see the factory mats. It's a factory option as well. They're in good condition, as well as the carpet. I always love how Audi did this sort of gray carpet with this beige interior. Now the sun's coming out, so this door panel, it doesn't usually kind of look this light, I guess you could say. It's just the sunlight kind of washing it out. But you can see the wood trim in there and the armrest surface. Everything is looking good there, as well as the edges of the doors. Once again, this car, all the door jambs, all the hinges in here. This car is very, very clean. There's really no corrosion anywhere to be found on the body. Now looking into the back row from this side, it all really presents the same. Door panel, armrest here, everything looks good, as well as the carpet and that floor mat. Now we get to the front of the Q5. And with the convenience package, this car does have the sensors in the door handles with the advanced key. So all you gotta do is grab the handle, it unlocks and you get right in, never have to take the key out. This car does have 2 factory keys, but there's one of them right there. So now in the front of the vehicle, once again, the factory mats there. Gray carpet is looking excellent, as well as the dash condition. Front seat condition, looking good. And front door, all really presents the same. Not a whole lot to show because this car, it has some individuality marks on the exterior, but the interior is very, very nice. Driver's door panel. You can see the controls here. There's no discoloration or any wear on the armrest here. Always check the sort of high use areas, you could call it. Now looking at the driver's seat. The driver's seat is in good condition. You can tell, someone got in and out of it to drive it, but overall, it is in good condition. And same thing, we've had a couple test drives on the car. That's why the mat has a little bit of the debris from the shoes, but that mat is in good condition as well as the carpet. Like I said, this has already been a popular car. So now getting in, foot on the brake, one touch operation, nice spot for that there. And we can see, starts right up. We're in the comfort mode now. This car has the different driving modes. Of course, this video isn't going over all the features. It would take a lot longer to do that, but I will show you kind of the standout things. Right now it is on the satellite radio, which if you have the subscription, that works awesome. That even integrates actually into our center screen here. And of course, there's also different things you can view with the vehicle telemetry. But we can see idle's nice and smooth. These are honestly really great engines and just the whole drivetrain in these cars are very stout and very robust. We've got the dual zone climate control, or actually it says 3 zone, so I'm guessing there's one for the rear passenger. And if you hover your finger right here, before you click it, it kind of comes up with like an additional menu. So you can actually just set the rear for your passenger. So that's really cool there. So it is full 3 zone. You do have the heated seats, which they work excellent. And of course, some other functions down here, including the quick drive select there. We can go through some of our menu items here, which if we go, let's say to vehicle, I can show you this car did have an oil change. We go to service and checks. Just before we got it, had an oil change. So service intervals, and there we go. Next oil change in 8,500 miles. It's noted in the listing when the last oil change was just before we got it. You can even check the oil level. There you go, perfect, right between the high and the low. So all sorts of cool things you can check out in there. And then you can also shortcut right back to the media or the radio, which we had on the Groovy station there. And this car does have CarPlay as well. And there are some media connections in here. There's also the tray for the phone, which you can slide, and then you've got the cup holders. So that's all very cool. And now lastly, in this interior, we can see everything is working great. Everything is in good condition. I'm gonna show you the panoramic sunroof. So this section might be, you might be watching this for a minute or so, but I just want to confirm it all works, that the sunscreen, it's not bunched up or anything. No matter how nice the vehicle is you look at, just always check out the sunroof operation. Make sure everything works good. Now opening up the sunroof, you can see the little wind deflector comes up there. And we'll put this back closed, and yeah, we can just see everything works good. You can crack it there. And yeah, I guess for the interior, that's all I really have to report, other than I didn't point it out, but we've got the memory seats here, a couple memory options here for the position, and this car does have the heated mirrors as well, which is great in the winter. Now with the engine running, we're gonna pop the hood, and I'll show you under here. I mean, look at that paint shine. It's like you're not even looking at the car. It's a perfect reflection. And now we've got the 2-liter turbo. And everything is clean and orderly under here. Coolant, nice and clean and at the right level. And yeah, you can just tell it was very well taken care of. This car has an excellent service history. And look at all this room in the engine bay. That's the beauty of this drivetrain in this car, so. But yeah, you can hear idling very smoothly. It's all very happy. And now that we're at the end of the video, I just want to disclose the paint meter readings. I mentioned earlier in the video that you can view them on our website. We are full disclosure, it's why we make these videos. But all the car on the metal panels, it's factory original, except for just this door and this part of the fender right here. So this part is actually still the hood, and that's factory original. But it had the cosmetic refinishing only on this door and just the fender here, just due to the light cosmetic imperfection. So I just want to point that out. But you can see it looks amazing. You probably never would have known unless you looked at our transparent listing, or I just pointed it out to you there. So this has been Ian, reporting from our AlphaCars Boxborough location. If you are interested in this Q5, please refer to the listing and contact our team if you have additional questions. If this video was helpful, leave a like and be sure to subscribe to not miss out on future motoring content.